Job design. What is job design? Job design is a core human resources management process that aims to define a job's content and its connection to other roles within an organization. Crucially, the job design process results in a job instruction. A job instruction provides details on tasks and duties, responsibilities and authority, relationships, business environment factors. Tasks and duties, the specific activities and obligations of the job. Responsibilities and authority, the decisions the job holder can make and the outcomes they are accountable for. Relationships, the reporting lines and interactions with superiors, subordinates, and colleagues. Business environment factors, contextual elements like working conditions, career progression opportunities, and flexibility. Example, the instruction for a cashier was formed after a job design process. Tasks and duties, a cashier must scan goods, calculate totals, process bills, and accurately collect money from customers. Responsibilities and authority, this person is responsible for arriving on time, verifying the machine's and cash drawer status, operating the register, ensuring pricing accuracy at checkout, and submitting the collected funds to the manager at the end of the shift. Relationship, the cashier reports directly to the sales manager. Business environment, cashiers may work independently, can apply for management positions after 2 years in a full-time role, and may have opportunities for permanent or occasional transfers to other simple positions. How can a company design jobs? Companies adopt different approaches based on their size and phase of operation. Informal techniques. When a startup company designs jobs for the first time, or when a small company expands, they often use informal techniques. They observe and gather information from similar organizations and then adjust the content to fit their needs. Example, a new coffee shop may study the organizational structure and job contents of a successful brand such as Starbucks or a popular local competitor to understand how employees are organized and what specific tasks each role performs. For example, barista, cashier, cleaner, manager. After analyzing this model, the owner adjusts the serving process to fit the shop's unique value, customer comfort. For instance, instead of asking customers to collect their drinks at the counter, the barista personally delivers the beverages to their tables. This small change reflects a deliberate job design choice aligned with the company's service philosophy. When larger companies expand and conduct job design, they typically follow a formal, 4-step strategic job design process. Step 1. Organizational analysis. The main purpose is to define the needs for the new role and ensure it is aligned with the company's business expansion strategy. For instance, if the analysis reveals the company is using a differentiation strategy offering unique products or services to gain market share, managers in HR will determine every task required for this new function. Such a business concept often requires workers to possess expert-level knowledge and skills. Step 2. Design job content and assign jobs. This step focuses on the how and who of the job, ensuring the work is both engaging and effective. It focuses on 4 main sections. Tasks and duties, what specific activities the job holder must perform. Responsibilities and authority, what decisions or outcomes they are accountable for. Relationships, who they work with, superiors, subordinates, coworkers. Work environment, the physical and social conditions under which the job is performed. Organizations may use an existing job description or conduct a formal job analysis to understand tasks, skills, and responsibilities. When designing the job content, designers must pay attention to core job characteristics, autonomy, skill variety, and task significance. Autonomy refers to employees' freedom and discretion in how they achieve their goals. Example, a senior lecturer may adjust the duration and depth of a lesson based on learners' experience and expectations. Skill variety. A well-designed job should require a broad range of skills, technical, analytical, and social. Ideally, a job allows employees to apply most of their abilities, helping them develop professionally, earn greater rewards, and maximize their contribution to the organization. Example, when a person with a master's or PhD degree works as a department assistant, they are unable to use their full range of skills. As a result, they may feel less satisfied with their work and typically receive a lower salary than a lecturer with similar qualifications and experience. Task significance. Task significance means clearly linking a role's tasks to the organization's broader mission or its impact on customers and society. Low significance example, certificate mill. Scenario, the organization focuses only on selling certificates. Impact, the lecturer's core task, improving the lecture, is not valued or expected because the mission is transactional, not educational. The task has no meaningful impact on the customer's actual learning or the company's real mission, resulting in low task significance. High significance example, good university. Scenario, the university expects lecturers to update and strengthen the lecture content over time. Impact, this expectation clearly links the lecturer's task, improving content, to the university's mission, quality education, and the customer's needs, effective learning. This role is seen as meaningful and vital, demonstrating high task significance. Step 3. Pilot. New roles are tested and refined before formal implementation. Prototyping. New roles often begin as a function within an existing team, allowing the tasks and responsibilities to be tested and refined in a real-world setting. Feedback loop. Employees and managers involved in the new function provide continuous feedback on the workflow, workload, and necessary resources. Step 4. Standardization and specification. Finally, the role is formally documented. Competency mapping. HR establishes the required skills, the job specification, and formally documents the tasks and responsibilities, the job description. Career pathing. The new role is integrated into the larger career framework, ensuring a clear path for employee growth and advancement. Improving existing jobs. Once a company is operational, it uses several techniques to improve the content of existing jobs, actively adjusting them to boost efficiency or engagement. Job simplification involves breaking down a job into smaller, highly specialized, and repetitive tasks to increase efficiency, often associated with a mechanistic approach. This method reduces the required skill level and training costs but can lead to monotony and boredom. Example: in a fast food chain, employees initially had to both cook and serve customers, which caused stress, slower service, and occasional negative interactions with customers. The manager solved this problem through job simplification. One worker now focuses only on cooking burgers, while others handle sales and customer service. Job enlargement. Job enlargement involves increasing the number of tasks a job holder performs to reduce monotony and task specialization, thereby adding breadth to the job. This method helps reduce boredom and can provide employees with additional benefits. Example: a delivery driver was asked to double-check with buyers during deliveries, so the business owner no longer needed to hire an accountant to accompany the truck. The driver received extra pay for taking on this additional responsibility. Job rotation. Job rotation means systematically moving employees from one job to another over time to broaden their skills and reduce boredom. This method increases skill variety, team flexibility, and supports cross-training and succession planning. Example: a farm worker may rotate among different tasks such as planting, seeding, soil preparation, and packaging. However, job rotation can also have drawbacks. For example, when workers prefer to specialize in one skill or when the organization requires highly skilled, consistent performance in a specific area. Job enrichment. Job enrichment involves adding depth to a job by giving employees more responsibility, control, and autonomy, for example, in planning and evaluating their own work. This technique is one of the most powerful ways to increase motivation, satisfaction, and personal growth, as it directly enhances core job characteristics such as autonomy and feedback. Example: a barista is empowered to plan weekly drink specials and evaluate customer feedback. In this enriched role, the barista not only earns additional income from successful products but also builds a personal reputation and sense of pride. This type of job makes employees feel happier, more engaged, and better positioned for future opportunities. For successful practice, it's actually quite easy today. I'm not trying to exaggerate my course, but this is true. With the right questions and a clear purpose, you can use modern AI systems like GPT or Gemini to create your own practical versions of job design or other HR products. I'll include a full AI interaction guide at the end of this course, but I believe that with some curiosity and persistence, you can already achieve great results by exploring AI tools on your own.